What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Duck Koala coming at you guys with a brand new Hooked video, and today's actually going to be a little bit of a long episode. We're going to be reading parts 3 and 4 today, but before we get into today's video, if you guys notice something's a little bit different, I have a new microphone, I have new headphones and everything, and I'm wearing this shirt. So recently, if you guys did or did not know, I actually sponsored and partnered up with Blue Microphones, and they have actually sponsored my channel. I am now powered by Blue, and they've hooked me up with a new microphone and new headphones and everything to kind of like up my quality game and everything. So if you guys notice like an audio quality difference between this microphone and the last microphone, I definitely want to know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like this microphone better, or do you like the previous one, or can you even tell there's a difference? You may not be able to, but if you can, I want to know about it. But they definitely hooked it up, and I'm definitely appreciative of them. So shout out to the guys over at Blue. Thank you so much for like powering up Duck Koala so that way all of us can have a better hooked reading experience. You guys are freaking awesome. If you guys want to know what headphones and microphone and everything that I am using and all that kind of stuff, I will have that in the description down below, and I also have a link to Blue's website up here pretty soon. I'm actually going to have a discount code and everything on their website, so if you guys want to buy stuff, you can get discounts with my code, and I'll be doing giveaways soon of Blue mics and headphones. So yeah, expect that in the future. But with all that to the side, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this story. So last time we left off, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, part 2 will be in the description down below, so make sure you do that if you haven't checked it out yet. But I'm actually just going to go ahead and get reading because we have part 3 and 4 that we're reading today. So this video is going to be a little bit longer, so make sure you got your headphones, turn off your lights, make sure you have your popcorn popped, sit back, relax, turn off the lights, and enjoy. So this is part 3 and part 4 of Safe Haven. Enjoy. Safe Haven chat, February 6, 2017, 5:13 p.m. Dr. Took is connected. Mr. Hewitt, I am a therapist under your management at Safe Haven. We haven't talked before, but I need to speak to you now. It's an emergency. Lyle Hewitt is connected. Hello, Dr. Took. How may I assist you? I have a patient who has expressed intent to kill his brother. He said he has a plan and there's a gun in the house. His username is Patient Zero. That's troubling indeed. How can I help? I have a duty to warn his brother, but the patient has chosen to remain anonymous. I need his information so I can fulfill my legal obligation to report. If he has chosen to remain anonymous, I cannot help you. Don't you have his personal information? We require only a username, an email address, and a valid credit card. How am I supposed to proceed without his name or address? You may urge him to call 911 or go to his nearest emergency room. I have encouraged him to contact the authorities, and he has refused several times. I need to locate his brother. I'm afraid I can't help you. I cannot release his email address or payment information to you. Why not? We have a strict code of confidentiality here at Safe Haven, and I have a duty to break confidentiality when someone's life is in danger. Regardless, I don't have your customer's identifying information. Isn't it negligent to treat someone without the proper paperwork? You provide the treatment, Dr. Took. We merely provide the platform for your service. Remember, you are an independent freelancer and not a Safe Haven employee. It is up to you to collect the necessary patient information at your discretion. The service agreement that users sign when they register with Safe Haven specifically states the users may remain anonymous. The patient did not choose to offer his personal information to me. I've asked for it several times. I did all I could. I'm sorry. This is a serious issue, Mr. Hewitt. I need something to go on. Could you provide me with his IP address? Dr. Took, if you continue to press me for confidential customer information, I will be forced to put your status as an active therapist with Safe Haven under review. He's not a customer. He's my patient. I have every right to his information, particularly in emergency circumstances such as these. He is a volatile and emotionally unstable. He thinks his brother is a threat. Well, is he? I don't know. I haven't treated his brother. His fears may be legitimate or may be a manifestation of his paranoia. You have to tell me his information. Absolutely not. This is crap. You are perilously close to insubordination, Dr. Took. We take our customers' privacy very seriously. I take homicide very seriously, Mr. Hewitt. I believe this patient to be mentally ill and he is in crisis. He may need to be hospitalized. Or does management not actually care about the patients? Is this just a business to you with customers and credit cards? Is it all about profit to you? Should you continue this tirade, Dr. Took, I will be forced to temporarily suspend your access to the platform. How will I treat my patients without access? You won't. They will be transferred to another safe haven therapist. So what do you recommend I do in this situation, Mr. Hewitt? I recommend you show management some respect and continue to provide treatment to the customer. Should you suspect any evidence of danger, advise him to reach out to law enforcement or go to the emergency room of his choice. Is that my only option? Should you wish to maintain access to the customer? Yes. There's one additional issue I'd like to discuss with you at this time. Fine. I strongly advise you to focus your efforts on retaining your customers, Dr. Took. A high rate of attrition reflects poorly on our therapists. Excuse me? You have lost 2 customers this month. Those 2 patients had minor situational issues that were resolved in our sessions. They did not require further treatment. I believe it would be unethical to coax a patient into continued treatment when they feel satisfied with our work and their sense of stability. I see you also declined to treat a patient about 3 months ago. You advised him to seek out a traditional in-office therapist. You went so far as to provide him with referrals in his area. The patient had a chronic mental health issue. He needed more help than I could offer via text. Like patient 0, I feel he is a serious risk to his brother and perhaps himself or others. I thought text therapy might work well for him initially due to his need for anonymity. But by our second exchange, it became clear to me that he needs a higher level of care. Should I tell him to seek in-person treatment, however, I think he'd refuse and drop treatment with me too. You are under direct orders not to recommend other treatments to patient 0 unless they are supplemental to his treatment here. If you lose him as a customer, consider your access to Safe Haven permanently revoked. This isn't about customers and retention. These are 2 men's lives at stake. He is your responsibility, Dr. Took. Keep an eye on your attrition rates. I know I will. Mr. Hewitt, wait. I'll be in touch soon regarding your performance review. I expect to see some improvement, Dr. Took. Please, Mr. Hewitt, take care. Wait, please. Mr. Hewitt? Lyle Hewitt is disconnected. Safe Haven chat, February 9th, 2017, 3:12 a.m. Patient 0 is connected. Dr. Took, I know you won't see this for a while, I guess. I'm sorry for the things I said when we last spoke. I'm getting more paranoid about my brother. Like, he was sitting in the kitchen earlier. He came to my house to eat. And he was staring at the wall with dull eyes and all that. And then out of nowhere, he threw a beer bottle at the wall. I thought I heard a crunch when it broke. Like the lady's body did when, well, you know. I can't believe I've told you all this. I looked in the mirror this morning and didn't recognize myself. My own reflection. I looked like a stranger I'd never seen before, except in a distant dream. I've been drinking since. I think I need to go to the field. She's still there, lying in the tall grasses beside the road. No one found her yet. I don't think. I need to bury her. Patient 0 is disconnected. Safe Haven chat, February 9th, 2017, 6:49 a.m. Patient 0 is connected. I went to the field. I couldn't bury her. I thought I'd be able to, but good God, it's been 3 months? I took a shovel, but she's just a puddle of rotted flesh and flies. Her bones are still in there, but I couldn't get any closer without being sick. I could see her empty eye sockets looking at me. I went to the bathroom a few minutes ago to get some cold water on my face. I looked in the mirror and saw her empty eye sockets where mine should be. I had no eyes. Oh God. I drove drunk again. Patient 0 is disconnected. Safe Haven chat, February 9th, 2017, 1:07 p.m. Dr. Took is connected. Patient 0 is connected. I received your messages just now, Patient 0, and I'm very concerned about you. Can you tell me more about what's been going on since we last spoke? I quit my job. I'm sorry to hear that. Where had you been working? At the gas station. I was scheduled to work this morning, but I went to the river instead. How come? I threw the shovel in. I was afraid to keep it around here. I see. I'm worried about your current mental state. I think you may need to seek out medical advice, Patient 0. Why? You're a doctor. I'm a psychologist. I don't have a medical license and I can't prescribe medication. You think I need pills? I think you need to be evaluated by a doctor in person. Yeah, right, so they can sick the cops on me. How did you feel when you went to the field? I don't know. In a trance, I guess. Why did you choose to go there? I heard her crying. Who? You know, the lady. She sounded like she was in a deep cave or something. Her voice echoed. Did she say anything to you? No, not to me. She cried to herself. She said she couldn't forget how it felt. She kept saying, crunch, crunch, crunch. Like her bones were cracking under the tires all over again. And at the field, I saw her, what was left of her, and I couldn't look. I went to the river to get rid of the shovel. That's it. Did you go home after that? Yeah, but I still couldn't sleep. Why not? I saw my brother's eyes in the window, looking at me. But your brother doesn't live with you, right? No. But he was there. How did you know he was there, Patient 0? He came by and yelled at me. He knew I went to the field. How did he know that? I went by his house and took the shovel out of his shed before I went. I guess he heard me. He knew where I was going after that. You said he yelled at you when you returned? Yeah, he said he knew I was drunk and I took the truck to the field. He said I was stupid. I shook my head and he threw a bottle at me. I ducked and he looked at me with those same dull eyes he had earlier in the kitchen. They looked like those empty sockets. I went and locked the door and he stood out there stark still for a good hour before he left. Please, let me know your name. I will help you. I'm worried about you, Patient 0. Are you kidding me? I'm nobody. I'm tiny black letters on a screen to you. You sit there, I'd imagine, in your office with your hardwood floors and your decorative trinkets and fake flowers on the desk. Your husband gets home and kisses your cheek as you wave him off because you are busy with a client. Dinner is in the refrigerator, you say to him over your shoulder, and you think sitting there all prim and proper that you could somehow help a poor sick bastard like me. You don't freaking know me, Hortense. You know nothing. Then tell me, Patient Zero. Tell me your name so I may get to know you. Call me Ishmael. Moby Dick, right? I like to read sometimes. Do you have a friend or a trusted relative you could call? Yeah, I could call Joe Blow. Hello, Joe? I killed a lady and left her in a field to rot. How about you come over and drink with me till my brother blows my brains out to cover up the stupid stuff we did? That's not quite what I had in mind. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel guilty about being mean to you. To be honest, I don't have any friends. Why do you think that is? My brother was the bad boy who got all the pretty girls. I was the kid with his nose buried in a book. We've got both our problems. Does your brother have friends? Not anymore, no. How come? He beat a guy bloody his senior year of high school. No one came near him after that. But you did? I knew why he did it. Why? Something the kid said to him. He said his uncle screwed our mom before she left us, and that our dad was too spineless to keep her. He said our mom was a slut, and he said my brother was going to end up just like my dad. It's a sore spot for my brother. I think so. That's so terrible. Yeah, he got a lot worse after that. But no one knew why he assaulted that boy. He was too ashamed to tell, and the kid was too afraid. People talked, and they said it was because my brother was jealous of the kid's girlfriend. But he told me the truth. None of it matters now, though. How come? Because the lady is seeking revenge. I hear her singing. You hear her now? Yeah. What is she singing? He will come for you soon. By the light of the moon, he will come for you soon. I need to know your name, please. He's going to kill me. I will help you. Let me in. I did. I told you all of it. Accept your name. Look, this refrain is getting old. Why did you seek out therapy? Be honest with me. I liked the thought of speaking to someone freely, of unburdening myself. And I'd hoped you'd tell me how to get rid of the guilt, too. There's not a prescription for curing guilt. We work at it together. I'm right here with you. But I have immediate concerns about your safety, and I'm required to address those. You are concerned about my brother, not about me. I'm concerned about both of you. And round we go. Patient Zero is disconnected. Please, when you receive this message, call me at the number on my profile page. I need to speak with you. Stay safe. Dr. Took is disconnected. Safe Haven chat, February 10th, 2017, 4:38 a.m. Patient Zero is connected. Dr. Took, I found her. The lady we killed. I looked for her online and found a warrant out for her arrest. She'd been involved in some insurance fraud or something, I guess. She's not from around here, of course. They found her car and towed it, but I guess they thought she'd ran off. I think they gave up looking. Myself? There's an old mugshot of her online. Her eyes looked empty even then. Patient Zero is disconnected. Alrighty guys, so that has been this episode of Safe Haven. This has been parts 3 and 4, so it's a little bit of a longer episode, but I told you guys I'd probably mix a couple of them together so that way we didn't have 7 full-on parts and everything. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. If we can smash 200 to 300 likes on this video, I'll make sure to get out part 5 for you guys. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. This story is really progressing. I know it's not my typical like horror story, but I really do like this story and like the way it's developing and everything. So if you guys want me to keep reading it, let me know in the comment section down below. I am planning to do a Hooked live stream soon. Now that it is summer and everyone is out for school and everything, I can probably do those now. And you know, depending on how the first one goes, we may do them pretty often. So if you guys are excited for that, let me know in the comment section down below. But if you guys haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel by clicking on that little koala logo right around here. I definitely appreciate it. Make sure to check out the description down below for all my other series and everything. And once again, another shout out to Blue for sponsoring this video. But once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another video. This has been your boy Duck Koala. Peace out.